everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Olivia and today I'm gonna do like a little bake with me baking video, I don't know, and I'm gonna make vegan oatmeal cookies. So the video I did, my like self-care routine video, I made these cookies in that video and a couple of people had said like, oh, you should show the recipe, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna try and talk it through like as much as it makes sense to, but I will try and also like write the recipe in the description. I've tried a few different recipes and I've also tried kind of like experimenting, but this is pretty much the one that I go off and it's so good. Like, and my parents aren't vegan and they love these. They prefer them to the ones that my mum used to make, which are like obviously not vegan. If you like it, let me know if you want to see more kind of baking videos, because I don't know if this is really like a video that I see that much. Also the oven is being really loud, so I'm trying to like shout over it, but sorry if you can hear it's like buzzing. So yeah, but we'll just get into it. For a start, you're gonna preheat your oven to like 180 degrees and then you want to get a few baking sheets. I double this recipe, so the recipe says that it makes about like 16-ish and I usually double it because my family eat them very quickly, so I usually do 4 baking trays. So you just want to have your 4 baking trays and line each one with some baking paper. So I actually reuse baking paper when it's for things like this. So I made these cookies last week obviously, so I still have the baking paper from that, so I'm just going to use that. I don't think they spread out that much, so I put them quite close together, probably 8 on a baking sheet, so depending on what you're doing. And then you just want to get like a really big bowl. I always make the mistake of using a tiny bowl to start with, so I always end up having to like transfer. So anyway, you want to get like a really big bowl. So you're gonna put all your dry ingredients in this bowl and mix them together. So that's gonna be 3 cups of oats, 2 cups of self-raising flour, and then you're gonna need some desiccated coconut. You're gonna need 2 cups of this. Just a little bit of salt. I like pink salt, but to be honest, I don't think there's any difference. I just think I like it because it's pink. I think if you're measuring it, you'd be doing like a teaspoon, but I'm not measuring it because I can't be bothered. So we're just gonna put some salt in. Some cinnamon, again, you're probably supposed to measure it. So I should be doing 2 teaspoons, but I just really like cinnamon, so I'm gonna probably put like a lot in. I like to use half brown sugar and half white sugar or caster sugar, so I'm gonna do 1 cup of caster sugar and then 1 cup of brown sugar as well. So that's all your dry ingredients in, and you're just gonna want to get like a wooden spoon or whatever you fancy and just kind of mix those up until they're really well combined. You're just gonna set that aside for a bit once it's all mixed, and you want to get another bowl, but like kind of a small one this time, and you're gonna do a cup of vegan butter. So I use the Stork baking block, which you have to make sure it's this one because there's one that isn't vegan, but it is actually, this one is vegan. It has a little vegan symbol, if you can see it. It's not focusing, but anyway, so this is actually vegan, so I use this, or you can use any vegan butter. This is just like the cheapest option, but literally any vegan butter will do. And this, I also like this because it's really soft and like squishy. A cup of vegan butter into this bowl. And then into this bowl, you're gonna do 6 tablespoons of golden syrup. If you don't have golden syrup, you can use maple syrup, agave, honey, any sort of liquid sweetener thing. Then the next thing you're gonna do is add into this bowl some vanilla extract. Again, you're probably supposed to measure it. I don't. I'm thinking like a couple of teaspoons. And you're just gonna like cream these all together. You could also do this step with a electric mixer. I just can't really be bothered to get mine out, but you could do that. But when you finish, it should be kind of like this consistency where it's just all creamed together. Then you're just gonna add all of these into your big bowl with all the dry ingredients and like mix it through with your hands. Kind of consistency you'll have where it's like kind of like a crumble topping sort of thing, and then at that stage you're gonna want to add in like a little bit of milk. So I'm using oat milk, but you can use any kind of milk. Probably supposed to measure it. I'm not going to. I think it's like a couple of teaspoons. So you just kind of put it all over. Mix that in with your hands as well, and you'll kind of know it. See with the milk, like you just kind of keep adding it until you think the mixture's right. So like you'll just be adding it and then you'll be mixing it in and you think like, oh, it could do with a bit more, or like, oh no, that's perfect. And you kind of just want it so that it'll look probably like it's too dry, but like when you try and like scrunch it into a ball, it will stick. So that's kind of the consistency you want. So just get back in there with your hands, roll those sleeves up. So it's been about 9 minutes, I think. I think they're nicer when they're just like really soft. So I'm going to take them out and show you the kind of colour that you want on the top. So this is what they look like. They're like just a really nice kind of like golden brown colour. If you try to touch them, you see the way like they're just really floppy. So you need to let them just sit on those trays for like a good kind of 10-15 minutes just to let them firm up, and then just transfer them to a cooling rack. Just transferred the cookies onto a cooling rack and I'll just let those cool. They're pretty good fresh from the oven. But yeah, that's kind of it. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want more like videos like this, let me know, or let me know what you would like me to bake, or I could do like little cook with me things. But yeah, and also let me know if any of you try these, because honestly they're so good. Like even for my family who aren't vegan, they love them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.